Hey, it's your girl Phoenix Novell from Bawse Bitch Tips. And today's topic is what exactly is a boss bitch? A boss bitch is someone who is comfortable in their own skin. Someone who has gotten past the habit that a lot of us have of questioning our value to other people in the world, where we belong, who we are, how to fit in. The habit of us trying to conform to be what other people want us to be. A boss bitch has come into her own. She has found her place. And it's not just woman, it's the feminine energy. I say this, boss bitches doesn't mean you have to have a vagina. I'm sorry, I'm very direct, and real about that reality. It's a personality, it's a mindset. Someone who's confident, someone who is assertive, and someone who isn't afraid to do the work of going inside of themselves, being alone enough with themselves to know who they are, to know what feels comfortable, to not be afraid to have standards, to not be afraid to discriminate, because it's important to discriminate. That's how we find out what is important to us and what we value. And a lot of people want to make you feel like you can't do that, but we have to. It's like when you know that eating a certain food or a certain habit is not going to give you the desired results that you want to better yourself, to better your life, and you don't discriminate against doing those things. That's a part of discrimination. It's a part of you saying, you know what? I don't like those results. I don't like the way that makes me feel. I don't want that to be a part of me. Because a boss bitch knows that everything that they do, everything that they think about is a part of who they are, and if bad habits are not stomped out, you carry them, sometimes to the grave. And a boss bitch isn't afraid to see reality for what it is, isn't afraid of the real hard truth, no matter how pretty or ugly, it may be in the moment. So many people think they are bosses and think that they've mastered certain things until they're up against some of their biggest fears and they realize, I'm not ready yet. So it's an intense realism. It's like the 50th law of power from 50 Cent. It's intense realism because a boss bitch doesn't want to be caught off guard and realize the hard way that they have not dealt with some issues that they thought they dealt with. It's not hard to be a boss bitch when you decide that you're ready to actually own it, to find yourself, to find your way according to where you want to be, not where somebody else wants you to be, but where you really genuinely want to be. It's hard to be real with yourself sometimes in terms of whether or not you can actually uphold those things that make you a boss bitch, But it's not hard to actually decide, okay, listen, I'm going to do this. But it's hard to be consistent and maintain this lifestyle. And you will be challenged and you will be faced with the easy way out sometimes. And this seems more convenient. Sometimes being a boss bitch is not convenient. And for a long time, I was very uncomfortable with the term bitch, because it just felt to me that it was somebody who's trying to be difficult. But I learned to embrace it and I learned to give it a different definition. It's somebody who's not afraid to say what they want to say, to feel how they want to feel, and to express what they need to express. And some people can't handle that, A boss is somebody who owns everything that comes out of their mouth. Even if it's the wrong thing. They're not afraid to say, you know what, I apologize. And this is the reason why I said X, Y, and Z. It's a choice that all of us can make. We're all capable of owning ourselves, learning about who we are, being alone so that we can actually understand what our energy is predominantly. So if you think you're a boss bitch, go out there and test yourself in the world in terms of do you speak up for yourself? Do you express what it is that you want? How often do you conform just so that things are peaceful on the surface? Can you deal with people not liking your style and the way that you deliver something or say something? Can you deal with opposition? Are you completely dependent on other people to take care of you? Are you dependent on people's attention for you to feel good about yourself? I know I keep saying it, but it's a confidence, it's an independence, and it's the ability to stand alone against differing opinions when you know that you need to do this for yourself. Something. You need to think this way. You need to act this way. You need to be this way. You need to, isolate yourself, not being afraid to make moves that you know are in your best, are in your best, are best for you. So that's what a boss bitch is. Okay, so this video goes out to boss bitches and boss bitches to be. Come into your own power. Don't be afraid to walk, even if you have to walk alone. You won't be alone for long. Peace.